Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Day, and it's been a crazy day. We've had some tech issues, and not on our end, but on an internet provider end. And sometimes you can't do anything when they send you an email and say an outage in your area. They do not mean perhaps. But anyway, we're back up, and so glad that you're with us today. You know what? I just need a little something today to kind of lift my spirits. How about you? I'm going to have lunch today a little bit in a little bit with my friend Chris Golden. And I think we'll kick today off with his song, Thank You, Lord, for This Day, because I just think I need it. Do you ever have those days when you just need just a little something to lift you up? We're doing this show. I don't know if you got to see Big Joe on the go this morning with our brand new Mornings on Main Street. Fabulous new show. It airs 7 to 8 on our Main Street pages. But let me share with you that we might be changing our time just to accommodate what Joe is doing. And so we'll just cover everything that's going on in the mid-state. But right now, here's my little something to make us all feel good. Chris Golden, everybody.
Lord, help me when I'm falling and running out of faith. Stop me when I'm doubting things will be okay. Show me the way to find my way. Thank you, Lord, for this day. And help me when the world gives me more than I can take. When I make myself half crazy, trying to do it my own way. Give me the words I need to pray. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Catch me when I stumble and blindly lose my way. Help me find the answers to this mess I've made. Keep sending the angels to keep me safe. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Every moment, every simple thread of grace. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Lord, remind me to remember that life is not a race, and teach me to surrender and live each day with grace. Show me how to walk on feet of clay. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Catch me when I stumble and blindly lose my way. Help me find the answers to this mess I've made. Keep sending me angels to keep me safe. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Every moment, every simple thread of grace. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Woo! And blindly lose my way. Help me find the answers to this mess I've made. Keep sending me angels, keep me safe. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Every moment, every simple thread of grace. Thank you, Lord, for this day.
Chris Golden, the real Chris Golden, chrisgolden.net. Check out his music. And I'll tell him you all said, hey, thank you, Regina, for checking in. We are so glad that you guys are part of this show. Normally heard on all of the Main Street pages on Facebook and our Main Street Today page on YouTube. We're going to be checking in with Teddy Savage in just a few minutes from Planet Fitness. But before that, this is an important month, and there's some really hard stories in Domestic Violence Awareness Month, but there is help. And I know that there's probably somebody out there watching today that probably needs to know that your story matters and that you can share that story. And we want to share a little bit about some of the resources that are in your community. If this is your story, or a story like yours, or a story that is with someone you love, pay attention.
I am so blessed to be alive today. I thought my life was over. I never thought that I would see 2021. The very first time Tavares became abusive, I was 9 months pregnant with our first child together. He was leaving to go hang out with friends. I followed him to the door just to simply go lock the door. When he opened up the door, they had the headlights on, so I couldn't see. I wasn't even trying to look, but he turned around and smacked me so hard, I hit the floor. And he walked out the door. He had dropped me off at the laundromat, and I was struggling because it was a big, full hamper. It was another man that saw me struggling with this big old belly, and he asked if he could help me. I hurried up and said no, because I knew that Tavares was gonna get mad. And as soon as I got in the car, he was like, "You just too cute for your own good," and started punching me in my face and was like, "Nobody's gonna want you after today, that's a promise." He would beat me and pull off my clothes and say he was gonna call his homeboys over so they can do the same thing to me again, making me relive my past. And I knew then, I was like, this ain't love. This man hates me and I don't understand why. He, out of the blue, said he was gonna leave. He knew I was miserable. He haven't saw me smile in years, and I was so happy, but I didn't show it. Do what you gotta do. And he was like, so you want another man to raise my kids? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me out so somebody else can come in. And he began to fight. He left, I called the police. He got pulled over, he went to jail. He said, if you don't go to court, I promise I'm gonna leave you alone. And he stayed away for like a year, almost a year. So I hadn't seen him in a while. It was Christmas. Little did I know he was following me. That night, the kids were sleeping. I took them upstairs one by one into my apartment. And when I got ready to go back out the door, he came out of my kitchen. And my heart dropped because I know that look. And from that point on, it was 3 days of pure hell. He said, you're not coming out of this alive. You will die today. And so he began to beat me up, stomp me, kick me, punch me, drag me upstairs, sliced my face, cut my hair. At one point, he gave me the gun and he told me to put it in my mouth and pull the trigger. This is how I knew it would end because it wasn't hurting anymore. Next thing I know, I heard paramedics, and they had told me that Miracle, my 3-year-old daughter, was the one who saved my life. I was shocked. Miss Miracle went next door to the neighbor and said, my daddy is killing my mama, and he called the police.
When women come to us, to the Weaver Domestic Violence Center, they're escaping circumstances of extreme fear, extreme violence, and almost a total lack of control over their own circumstances.
The detectives told me about the Y, and going to the Y ended up being the very best thing that happened to me. Even the room that we were in, because of the amount of children I had, it was very plush, and it made it comfortable, and it was right next to a kids' play area, so the kids were able to play, and they was relaxed, and it helped me find a way to help them adjust a little bit sooner.
I think they arrive with a sense of relief and ease. We're trying to make sure that these individuals are provided with every opportunity to rearrange the circumstances that they come from and leave in a better, more empowered circumstance than they came in with.
The YWCA helped me learn financial stability and budgeting. They helped me find housing immediately. Within 2 weeks, we were out of there. The next day, they came with a picture of an apartment. It was a very nice house. They took me to fill out the paperwork and get the keys. They kept me completely protected and private. There was a lot of news coverage going on. And so the shelter became my safe haven. They were gonna make sure me and the children were protected. They were gonna make sure we weren't exposed. And they were gonna make sure that we felt okay and got everything that we needed. I also received therapy services through them, and I still reach out to my therapist, especially around Christmas time.
During COVID, over the course of the pandemic, one of the things that we recognized was that the cases and the violence experienced by the individuals that came into shelter had increased exponentially. When the safe at home orders were instituted in Nashville, we of course recognized that not everyone would be safe at home. So one of the first things we did was implement our 24-hour text line, which is for individuals who may not be able to use the telephone while other institutions and programs were shutting down or refusing to take intakes. That was never an option for the YWCA's Weaver Center. We kept all services going. We instituted more services whenever we had the opportunity to.
We knew at the YWCA that the Weaver Domestic Violence Shelter was going to be hugely important and needed, and we didn't want it to be forgotten. And so our board said we need to step up in this way to support not only the people that are showing up needing the supports of the YW at Weaver, but also the staff that are risking their lives and their families' lives to provide those needed supports.
There were more challenges last year than we had seen probably since the Great Recession. And it was important that we continue, and even in many cases, we increased our giving, because we wanted to make sure that families were whole. And we really focused on meeting those needs that were discovered by organizations as a result of the challenges that 2020 brought to many families.
The shelter that we intend to open in June 2021 will provide a new resource for individuals coming into our shelter. One of the things that we've recognized is that we have individuals who don't want to come into shelter if they can't bring their pets with them because they know harm may come to their pets. Abby addresses that in a very real way, in a way that we haven't before, and I think it'll bring a huge resource to those people. Been working on the shelter for a number of years, and Amazon recognized the work that was being put in and came and pulled us across the finish line and helped make it a reality.
Amazon's goal is really to be a good neighbor, a good corporate partner, and a good corporate citizen in the communities where we operate. The alarming statistic that 50% of women stay in abusive relationships because of nowhere for their pet to go is just a horrible statistic, and one that we were glad to be a part of eliminating in Nashville. It really fit a need in the Nashville community. It fit a need that had been a dream of the community for several years, and so us being able to close that funding gap and be a part of that and really solve an issue for these women who were having to stay with their abusers because they did not have a place for their pet was a really important project for us to be a part of.
I think from the standpoint of the Frist Foundation, the staff of the Y are heroes.
That story just kills me. Domestic violence awareness is important, but the number one reason that it has been given that women and men do not leave, because 1 in 3 women has been affected by domestic violence, but 1 in 4 men. That's not talked about very often. So make sure that if you are in a situation where it is bad, and usually in secret, reach out. The YWCA has programs all over the country. The 1-800 number is across the country. And now I'm going to tell you, I want to give like the hero award to my buddy Teddy Savage from Planet Fitness. We have waited out internet issues and we've been crazy, but fitness, I'm telling you, if you've been through trauma in your life, I always say there is a way to get out of it, and self-care and getting a good workout program. And you don't always think about that to get through trauma, but getting in a good workout program helps you feel like you again, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And Devin, you said it. We overcame some technical difficulties. and I tell you what, adversity is just a springboard to set you on path for success. And it really, that's what fitness is all about. I think the one of the greatest things I love about working out is that it mimics your life, right? In life, nothing happens quickly. Nothing that's worth having and holding on to will happen fast. And fitness takes time as well. It takes an investment every single day into not only your physical, but your mental wellness as well. And it takes small investments to yield big and paramount results. And that's what I want to tell everybody today is whether you're having a bad day today or you had a bad week so far, just take one step in a positive direction mentally. And then physically take one step. And if you continue to stack good days like that, you'll be right where you want to be.
Your outlook on everything makes the whole difference. Teddy, you are so fabulous. When I looked at some, and I'm going to give a little clip so people understand. You've been doing all with almost 2 years now, free workouts on the Planet Fitness YouTube channel. And it's for all ages, all physical abilities. We're talking about a chair workout. Let's just take a look and see what I'm talking about, what Teddy's been doing.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another awesome Planet Fitness workout with me, Teddy Savage. I'm super excited to be back in the club, and I cannot wait to get you all back in as well. But before you come back in, don't forget to check out our cool crowd meter. It's awesome because it allows you to see just how many people are working out in real time in your closest gym. So now what I want you to do is pick up that weight again. And this time, instead of having our arms fully extended, we'll keep our elbows parallel, just like we did trunk twists in the warm-up, and twist, squeezing that ball so we can engage chest as well. Ready? Here we go. Squeeze your weight, keeping those elbows parallel. We're twisting. Again, this is good because it's not only working my abs and my obliques, but also my posterior chain. Great job. Great job. It's not super intense, but it's super effective. That's right. And guys, here's the thing. You really don't know how much your core is involved with everyday activities until you do these movements that look like everyday activities. How often do we twist from our hips up and really feel it? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job.
That's it. And that's brilliant. You bring it in. And I started that particular thing, and I do it once a day. And I go, wow. And then I said, I need to do a little nutrition change. And 3 weeks ago, I started, and I go every day, I just do one thing new, positive. And okay, let's institute water. Let's cut out French fries. Let's cut out the carb situation. And you find out, oh, you know what? I might be kind of addicted to these carbs.
and you know what? You hit the nail on the head, Devin. It's not about these broad sweeping changes that's going to make this quick fix so magical. Mm-hmm. It's about just the little things, things that you feel are possible in your life, the little breadcrumbs that lead you towards being that holistic sense of exactly who you want to be. And the greatest part about it, Devin, is it doesn't take anybody else or anything else but the belief in yourself. And if you really believe in yourself beyond a shadow of a doubt, you can do extraordinary things.
Well, the United We Move campaign is free, and that's part of Planet Fitness. But let's talk about there's been some huge bargains with Planet Fitness to get people in during the fall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I want to drop two of them on you because, if one thing is nice, I got to give it to you twice. So, so we actually have a couple of grand openings that are going to be happening in the Nashville area, in our Dixon, Tennessee territorial location, and in our Portland, Tennessee location as well. And they're both taking place on Monday, October the 18th. So I want everybody that's watching to take a moment, break out your phone, your smartphone, circle that date on your calendar right now. The Dixon one is going to be taking place from noon to 2 p.m. And that one's going to have a ribbon cutting ceremony with Mayor Bob Riel. We're going to have free prizes, giveaways, free fitness for everybody with an amazing trainer. She's so electric. I love her. Her name is Alicia Green. And then here's the thing. You said it, Devin. We've got a great special offer just for anybody who attends. You can sign up on that day in that Dixon location with our classic membership for just $1 down and $10 a month. All you need is $1, and you can have the proper play, the judgment-free zone to get right along the path to wellness. But we didn't just stop there, Devin. You can actually also sign up for the Black Card membership, the PF Black Card. And this one is crazy. I love it because you can bring a buddy with you as many times as you'd like, and bringing a friend just makes it twice as nice.
Yeah.
Then you have access to the Black Card spa area. I'm talking tanning, hydro bed, massage chairs. And this one, you can sign up $0 down, no commitment. So it's so easy. We're eliminating the stress, and we're adding all of the positive. We're telling you, hey, look, we want to wrap our arms around you and be connected along your journey. And guess what? Like I said, it's 2 times, right? Twice as nice. So we're doing the same thing in our Portland, Tennessee location later that evening from 5 to 7 p.m. We're going to have ribbon cutting, and some of the prizes include a 55-inch smart TV, an Amazon Echo Show. We've got signed memorabilia from the Predators. And guess what? Nash from the Predators, the mascot, is actually going to be there in attendance at both grand openings. And anytime Nash is in the place,
yes,
he's going to keep it moving and grooving.
Absolutely. I don't know how Nash does what he does, but he must keep up his Planet Fitness workout, because he doesn't work out just walking across, because he's never not moving.
That's right. And we're super excited because this is our way to show the community that Planet Fitness is all about the people. Right there. I mean, that's number one. And I say that because I believe in it. Planet Fitness was the first healthcare or fitness provider that I recommended my parents to become members of. So positive. And this is our way to really show the people that Planet Fitness is here to stay. And we're here to make things better for everybody. So again, Monday, October the 18th, Dixon, Tennessee location. Let me drop that address. It's 430 Highway 46 South in Dixon. Go ahead and pull your GPS out, see how close you are to the party. And then the address for the Portland location is 112 West Knight Street.
That is awesome. And if you subscribe to the Dixon Post or the Portland Sun, you get all the information, because we're going to make sure that we share this again on those pages specifically on Monday, so nobody forgets. Teddy, you are the stuff, and we're going to close the interview. We're going to go to what Planet Fitness has been doing. They've been doing a lot to keep everything clean. Let's talk about that before we get out of here, because everybody's so freaked out about, oh my goodness. First of all, the cost of going to a drive-through window for one person is what it will cost you a month of great workouts.
That's right. And the health and priority, you said it, Devin, of our members and our staff members has always been our top priority. But now, because we've invested so much into our app, you can actually use that app to determine when's the best time for you to feel safe and come on in. Because we've got that crowd meter, and it tells you how busy the club is in real time. So if you want to go when it's not as busy, use that crowd meter. Once you get there, you can use that same app to scan your digital barcode, so you don't have to have a touch point to come in, and voila, you're in the judgment-free zone. But once you're there, you'll see that we've got cleaning stations all throughout the gym. Each one is going to have hand sanitizer, disinfecting spray, paper towels. You'll notice that our awesome staff are wiping down high-touch areas every 20 minutes. And we just want everybody to feel safe so that they can feel comfortable to continue their fitness journey.
I wish my house was as clean as a Planet Fitness. I'm just going to say, y'all, you guys have it going on. Thank you for your patience today, Teddy, because this is important news and I want to share it. I'm going to tell you that since I started 3 weeks ago and started my new fitness plan and my new nutrition plan, I've got a workout buddy here in the office. Awesome. She's already gone down, and she's a little bit ahead of me because she started a little bit ahead. So she gave me her hand-me-downs because my pants were literally falling off.
That's what I'm talking about.
In 3 weeks.
That's what I'm talking about, Devin. I love it. That's tangible. That's tangible. It's not something that people would be like, yeah, but maybe your pants were falling off. You had to get sizes down, and I love it, Devin. Keep going. Believe in yourself because I believe in you. Well, I believe in you too, and we'll talk to you again because you're my favorite rock star. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, Devin. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Teddy Savage is the stuff, and you can follow him, the United We Move program on Planet Fitness on YouTube. Follow it. Those workouts are incredible. I'm doing them, and because sometimes I'm in between, and I got it on my phone. I got it on my smartphone, and I can do it like when I'm waiting for something to upload here in the studio, or I'm working on an edit and it takes a while. Instead of sitting on my butt while that takes place, I'll do 3 minutes of chair stuff. Right? It's crazy how much you can fit in. And thanks to Teddy Savage, I've started everything over again. Hey, tonight, Analog Studios, Analog Nashville, Chord Overstreet. Yes, you know, it is Paul Overstreet's son. He is incredible. Now, don't expect country because he ain't that, but it's good music. And I'm going to share a brand new video that just came out last week, Chord Overstreet. All of Paul's kids are so incredibly talented. But take a look at this tonight, 8 o'clock, Analog Nashville.
Where the 10 meets the 405, where the edge of the world hits the sky. Got no bags, got no frame of time. Ultraviolet love soaking up you and I. It's too good to leave you, it's too good to go, it's too good to waste it. I want some more. Sun-kissed, those lips don't miss. Such a feel. hits the sky. Sun-kissed, those lips don't miss such a feeling like we can lay here all day long. No rays, don't show no shade out here freezing time. Yeah, we love burning in the sun. We can't stop that fire. We can't. We love burning in the sun. We can't stop that fire. We can't. We love burning in the sun.
Does that not have you grooving? Sun-kissed, Chord Overstreet. Follow him. Summer Overstreet, follow her too. Paul Overstreet's youngins are so talented. And Paul texted me yesterday with the note about the show with Chord at Analog Nashville. And it's tonight, 8 o'clock. So don't miss it. Hey, share this with all your friends. Follow us at Main Street Today on YouTube or on Facebook. And if you see something that you like, or if you'd like to be on this show, if you have something to promote, an event, just reach out to me. I'm devinoday@gmail. Real easy to find me. And we love sharing new music. We're not a slave to any kind of genre. Just get in touch with us. We want to share what is going on in Middle Tennessee and tell your stories. Be safe, be kind. Remember, everybody, you are loved. Bye. Have a great day.